And we're back for another member feature here for Dane by Local as we get to talk to one of my favorite places. Well, a person at one of my favorite places and two of my favorite people. It's Lisa over at Yola's. Lisa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing okay, working in this
Good.
crazy world that we're trying to function in, of course.
Yes,
And
right?
the technology sometimes is fun. But
Yes, it is. Not my favorite.
but I appreciate you taking time to tell us about Yola's, a little
Yes.
bit of the story about it. But also, you have some cool things coming up that are really timely as well. So we'll get into all of that here in the next 10 minutes. But
Okay.
first off, tell us a little bit about Yola's Cafe and what the place is all about.
Yeah. So Yola's was started in 2009, shortly after my husband's grandma passed away from bone cancer. And Yola was always, she's a family woman. She kept the family together by having weekend gatherings. She had birthday gatherings, just family gatherings, always serving people. And she was always just running around and serving people and loved that about her. And so we decided to name Yola's after her. We value our customers just as much as she valued us, and that's what makes us a family owned. That's what makes us family here at Yola's. We've been here for 11 plus years, serving people and wanting to continue to do so. However, it's been really hard with this pandemic. It's taken a toll on us the last 8 months. We've been doing pretty good. The first 3 months of it was really bad, but we're making it. We would love any support that we get. It's just really important to serve the local restaurants because we hate to see any of the local restaurants go down.
Yeah, I know a couple things you just mentioned in there, Lisa. I really want to touch on because I think it's pretty unique and special, especially about Yola's and a lot of some different places that I find in with local businesses. But the staff, you talked about the family, like that's what your unit is. It's really like a family there with you and the staff,
Yeah.
right?
We were able to keep most of our staff on through the pandemic, which was really, really great. Because I part of that is we are family and we don't want to let down our staff members because we've had some of our staff for like 3 plus years, so we love them as family. So we tried our best to keep them on, and we tried to serve them as best as we could. So we hope that we can still do that through this next little bit of the restraints put on us. Hopefully we can do the same this time.
Right, and I know the other thing that's interesting that you talk about too is um we've had the challenges, we had the pandemic hit, but one thing I thought was really smart that Yola's did and some other places was you were very open in the lines of communication with the public, with your customers about what you were doing, how you were adjusting, how you were adapting. So I
Yep.
really appreciate that communication you guys have done throughout this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried to pivot when March happened. We tried to pivot to family meals, which really helped through the colder months of the rain. In March, April, and May, we did a family meal every day of the week, which a lot of people took opportunity to have family meals delivered or family meals picked up, and which they really loved. And I think that we may bring that back. Um, as we hit the end of December towards January, February. We are doing a Thanksgiving brunch right now that features our quiche that we do and keep our waffles and our pumpkin button cakes that are brand new. So we are hoping that that will give you some relief that you can order some of these and not have to worry about the brunch part of it and can just worry about the Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, I just pulled that up too because that was something I got in a newsletter just
Yeah,
yesterday, and I thought, what a great idea! Not just for you and the restaurant, but for people right now. Like
yeah.
it's a difficult time, so to have one of those
It
things
is.
covered or have some great food to serve people that day is wonderful. So thanks for
Right,
that.
right.
How did you guys come up with that idea for this Thanksgiving in particular?
We try to stay within our niche, and a lot of people are doing Thanksgiving dinners, and I'm like, well, why don't we just stay within our niche of we do breakfast, and that's what we're great at. So that's kind of why we kind of landed on that idea.
And now pre-order, people can pre-order now, but
Yes.
we've got to get the orders in by Monday or at through
Yes, by
Monday.
Monday if possible. Yeah. I mean, if they want to call, and see if we can fulfill their order, that's an option too.
It's great. Great idea. So Thanksgiving, if you want a little something extra or something to serve earlier in the day while you're waiting for the turkey and everything to get done, you can just contact Yolas. Love that. All right, Lisa. So we covered some of those things. I just wanted to talk a little bit more about some of the food and some of the things you have, because you guys have incredible waffles. We've heard about that before. I'm not
Yep.
asking you to give any secrets away, but please tell people again, like some of the most sought after items that you guys provide.
So breakfast is our number one thing. We do baked oatmeal, which people really love. It's a comforting food for breakfast. We do a breakfast burrito that people really love. Though a breakfast our breakfast sandwich is got cream cheese on, herb cream cheese on, an egg and bacon, and people really love those too. So a lot of breakfast items people are really all about. For lunch, we do a lot of different sandwiches. We have a chipotle chicken wrap that we do that people love. We also have a new ham and gouda with ham gouda sandwich on pretzel bun, and that's a really yummy combination as well. And you'll find all of this on our website, and you can order everything online for curbside pickup. You can pick it up. You can have Eat Street deliver or Grubhub deliver, um, or you can just pick it up curbside and we will bring it out to you so you don't have to come in the store if you are uncomfortable coming in the store. But we are still open for dine in, and we do have an outside dining area that we do have heaters. So the heat will keep you a little warm while it's still cold outside. But I've asked customers how warm does it keep you, and they're like, surprisingly, it does a really good job of keeping them warm. So we are open, dine in, and carry out, and curbside pickup.
And I know something you've done too is catering. Are you still doing the catering at this point?
We are doing catering at this point, and we do prepackage everything. So all of our lunches are in boxes, all of our breakfasts are in boxes, and we can customize anything you need.
So a lot of good options there to stay safe, to work with people during this time. That's all wonderful
Yep,
stuff for sure.
yep,
I know
absolutely.
you guys are pretty active on your Facebook page, so people can always look there too. I was just kind of
Yep,
showing that. And then again, your website, kind of looking to that as the main hub for everything. One thing that's really cool though, I want to touch on before we go, because you guys have done this, and it's kind of quiet that you do it because you don't make a big, it's not a big boastful thing, but you have done this charity waffle every month for a long time now. Tell us a little bit about the story behind that.
it's always been our kind of heart to serve people and to serve the charities. And my husband had this idea of creating a waffle of the month. So we do a waffle of the month. We have right now the pecan pumpkin waffle. Next month is our cinnamon roll waffle, and we will support. I believe we're doing a dance company, Magnus Opus. Magnus Opus is our December waffle of the month. Last month we did Canopy Center. So every month we do a different charity, and we support them by giving $1 of the waffle to that charity. So it's really been really super sweet to see us be able to support charities throughout the year. And I think we've supported probably, we've been doing this for like 2 years probably. So we've supported like 24 different charities over the years. So it's super cool that we can do that and be a part of the community in that way.
Yeah, bravo on that. I think it's just great. I mean, what a great way to, I mean, waffles are your number one thing, right? They're
Yeah.
just
Yep.
something that sets you apart. You
Yeah.
guys get creative with it. A lot of different combinations on there.
Yeah.
Some things probably people have never put on a waffle. You guys
Right.
figure out a way to do it and make it taste good.
Yes. One of the favorites of the customers is our country breakfast waffle, which we put inside cheese and bacon or sausage with an egg on top. Some people are like, "Whoa, that's weird," but a lot of people really love that waffle. So,
I've already had breakfast today, but you're making me hungry again,
yeah.
Lisa. I gotta stop that. Um, well, thanks for all your time and all the great stuff you guys are doing at Yola's. Again, remember, you can reach out to them, yolascafe.com. Also find out for carryout, for pickup, for delivery, and the special Thanksgiving brunch as well. I think I'm going to be taking you up on that and order a quiche myself. So,
Sounds good. We'd
all
love to
right.
do it.
Stay
All right.
well.
Thank you
Take
so
care,
much.
Lisa.
Yep. You too. Thanks a lot.